Alrighty. Looks like we're live. Hello everyone, Nerui here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time around, we got started on the beginning of the post MSQ content. In particular, going to the raid series, the Arcadion.
Let's do this.
Got about halfway through, so yeah. Managed to knock out the lightweight, and we're now halfway through the cruiserweight division. So, tonight's goal: get through the rest of the cruiserweights, and into and through the heavyweight division. And considering that there was a bit of a stint in the past where I did subscribe to pro wrestling, I kind of wonder if there's gonna be like a big shiny title belt at the end of all this.
You watch pro wrestling?
Yeah, there was a stint that I did up until events that made it at the time impossible to watch, and by the time I was able to watch again, I was so far removed from many of the storylines I had been following, I just couldn't quite get back into it because I felt like I was, well, completely out of the loop.
Let's what? Damn this desk! Let me move. Oh, this desk is moved. Oh, it's the fucking. That explains a lot. Come on. Fucking desk! Oh, fucking. Bloody wheels. Ow! Oh, there we go. Where's this? Something. Stupid small ass desk. Okay. Kinda. Mostly. Where's the green room? Sorry about that. Where is the green room again?
Yeah, Spider-Man is over at the Arcadion itself.
Ah, right.
Yeah, at the
So
moment.
Dancing.
Yeah, at the moment going and appraising the last two fights we had about, the whole using the animal soul thing kind of causes your own to just kind of degrade.
Oh yeah. So our next one is AAC Cruiserweight M3 and M4, right?
Yep.
Yep. Once we go into heavyweight, we're going completely blind.
Mm-hmm. so far we got a pretty good read of them listening to us and actually choosing to retire. Alright, time to head back to the gym to prepare for the title match. Well, this doesn't look good. Yeah, the brute bomber's gone off the deep end.
Ah.
He is buying the director's rhetoric hook, line, and sinker.
Well, that's unfortunate now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So now he's just going to inject himself with a cavalcade of brute beast souls. And, well... Uh... We're trying to save the guy's life, but again, this is one of those horrible situations where a seeming offered kindness was just a guy's eyes to take advantage of him. Sorry about that. Welcome to the chat. I am Very Lopez, and yeah, let's get a bit locked into it because as far as things with a good story to it, it's easy for me to get sucked in. And so far so good. We'll see how things are going once we actually get into the fight.
Which is fair, and very fair.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
And that is definitely a more of our ugly chimeric type form. I can see why they use the term abomination. Alright. M3 is unlocked and ready to go. Now the question is, how long will we have to wait in queue?
Well...
Oh, I was,
you weren't able to register.
Sorry, I was switching areas.
Dumbass. Or should that be dumb cats? You know what? Actually, no, better idea. I only ever done this one once, so probably better not to tank this. Let's leave the onus on someone else to take the tanking for once.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Well, in the meantime, while we wait for the duty finder to pop, there's one thing we could do. I still need to find the rest of the quests to track down the corn servant.
Oh yeah, where you been? Where was he last?
Let me bring up my teleportation, because I know I've done it in Urkapacha and Kozamoka, and I want to say I've done it in Yaktel, so I guess the next place to check will be Shalawani.
Yep.
So where would the teleport spot be there for the Shinazunewezi Springs? I'm probably butchering that.
Un momento, por favor. That appears to be,
I see one on the map says working on a full stomach. That could be it.
yes it is.
Okay, working on a full stomach then. That is the next one for the corn servant.
Shushunuzi.
Let's see, working on a full stomach. No, that is not the corn servant.
Yeah, Shushunuzi. That's how it's pronounced. Apparently. Literally just looked that up.
Let's see if the corn servant isn't around here. It might be. Yeah, I'm not seeing the corn servant anywhere. It might be in the next area.
No. Have you already done this area?
Possibly, yeah. So next would wrong button. Probably be in Heritage Found then.
Nope. Not quite, at least. You would actually be corrected by saying the outskirts of Heritage Found. If you've already done the corn servant, yeah. Wait, did you actually do the one about hunger?
Let me. As soon as I finish teleporting, let me open up my journal. Complete. Let me see. Chronicles Light. Let's see, I've got Corn of Necessity listed.
That's it's one of the ones, yeah.
So
Domo arigato. Get a better ride.
let's see, there's a stomach for change.
That is another one.
That's in Yaktel.
Ah! Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Tastes like home.
Yep, that's another one.
Okay, so tastes like home is Shaolani, so I'm guess. So let me check.
That was the correct place.
So I'm guessing, yeah, Heritage Found has got to be the next one, one for the Corn Servant.
Yep, pretty much.
And speak of the devil, there he is right there. Refined tastes. So, the solution for this one was popcorn. Alright. So, this one here it was here. I'm guessing the next one will be over in Living Memory then.
Nope.
Oh?
Nope. Why would it need to be why would it need to be in Living Memory? It's in Solution 9.
Oh, right. That's a good point.
Living Memory's empty now that you've finished that area, remember?
All right.
Except for a few NPC stragglers that will disappear once you complete the quests. Living Memory's basically empty.
That is fair.
And hell, Living Memory's combat theme, it literally doesn't even play. Like, literally, Living Memory doesn't even have a combat theme that plays. It will literally stay the same music when you get into combat in there as when you were already in there because it's so melancholy. Now that you've shut Living Memory down. Having trouble keeping up now.
I guess back to Solution 9 then, and for me to go hunting for some corn.
That's at the Arcadion. The Arcadion story. Oh. Yeah, use the, go to the True View. It'll be over there in that area.
True View.
Yep.
Ah, I think I see it on the map.
guy or a girl? It's so hard to tell a lot of Lalafold.
I mean, at a glance at distance, yeah.
Even when they're not wearing a helmet, it's so hard to tell, unless they have a beard. The fact we've not gotten, the fact we need 2 more blasted DPS and a healer, or 2 healers, another blasted DPS, no, sorry, 2 more healers and a tank. Bloody hell! How is that so hard to say? Bleh. 1 more blasted tank and 2 healers. That was bleh. Brain, work, please. Engage.
That's a mood.
How is it so hard to say that, yet so easy to say a complex bloody tongue twister like Ba weep grana weep ninny bong? And we just lost 2 other DPS and tank.
Oh dear.
So now,
Yeah.
what healer do you play again?
Technically, I got them all leveled.
Which one do you main?
Let me see. In the past, I used to main an Astrologian.
What do you currently main?
Probably a toss-up between White Mage and Sage.
Yeah, we got a DPS back at least. Now we just need to wait for 2 tanks and 2 healers. Ooh, fucking raw. Honestly, it's not surprising this one's not popular. The first pure bomber fight is pretty cool, and admittedly, it's a great way to get hollow blades, so you can get the the uncapped tombstone weapons. This one, there's probably a reason it's not too popular.
Which I imagine we'll find out once the thing finally pops.
You'll understand. When it does, you will understand.
And at last, I now have able to summon the Corn Servant. Any more quests for the Corn Servant after that? Or is that the finale for now?
Roll.
Back to Tuliyola, eh? What else feels like an idea is one thing we could do while we're waiting for the thing to pop is maybe start the quests for some of those other things. At least as far as it would take us to get to where we would need to queue up.
Was this back queuing up?
I was figuring we could maybe start on the start on the quest for like the monster hunter thing and move that along while we wait for the duty finder to pop.
Corn Servant is over at where do you pick up one last hurrah? What it's called? Baku Meki Meki, whatever it's called. Easternmost fast travel point. And yes, there's another quest after that. Strange. What the heck? Is that the... Okay. Ugh, we lost them again. This isn't working now.
Hmm.
It's been 20 minutes and we just sat around doing nothing. Virtually. Maybe we should try again another time.
I suppose that's fair. Worst case scenario, we can just have this fight do this fight off stream and pick up next time.
That's probably a good idea, considering the fact that we're literally both DPS. We're never gonna get in. We got a higher chance of getting in if one of us was a tank, but really don't want to tank this fight. Actually, since we've been so bored so far, why don't we do something fun? And Dashu's right here.
Yep. Yeah, just give me a minute to finish escorting the corn servant.
And naturally.
Plus, in theory, there's another thing we could also do that could... It would require us to queue up, but be something that probably have a better chance of getting a hit while we're working with Nashu.
Which one? The Monster Hunter or the other thingy-me, the Alliance Raids?
I was gonna more refer to first game the 2 level 100 dungeons.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are level cap dungeons. Dungeons, Dawntrail. Well, 2 of the level 100 dungeons.
Yeah, the other 2 I imagine are locked behind MSQ.
They are. The current ones that are out are indeed locked behind MSQ. Still, got decent amount of tombstones, huh? Yeah, you want Tender Valley and Strawberry Deadwalk, right?
Yep.
Very well, Tender Valley and Strawberry Deadwalk it is. Talking to Nashu now. Hey?
Interesting.
What's interesting?
And this little thing that's we're now calling the Death Servant.
Oh yeah, that thing. Oh no.
So, get the death servant minion and some tacos de carne asada.
Excuse you?
I mean, that's the quest reward I just got. Got the death servant minion and some tacos. Alright. I believe that's probably the last of the corn servant mission. So.
Yep, it's time for you to talk to Nashu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. What's up now?
Oh, and we've got an Astronox here first time in the chat. Apologies if it takes me a little bit to notice you guys. I'm only playing on a single monitor thing, so it's sometimes hard for me to keep up on what's going on in game and the chat as well. Yeah, thank you for the follow though. Yeah. Definitely one of the things that's part of the plans on when I can eventually upgrade the potato is seeing if I can upgrade it for a dual monitor setup.
Holy shit, we actually get teleported. Nice. Oh, that's nice attention to detail. We actually get teleported to the next area. Okay, now when you return to Dashu, you'll actually get teleported to Heritage Found. When you actually return to her after talking to her the first time. So that's a nice bit of like attention to detail for the quest line.
Oh,
You
very
actually
nice.
you actually lead the way, and you actually end up in Heritage Found rather than just having to teleport there. Or walk there directly and have to talk to her again. You actually just end up teleporting there directly as part of the quest. That is fucking awesome. Gotta wonder if Hildebrand's an old man now.
Hard to tell.
If you ended up in Heritage Found, which is the next area, by the way. Then again, it's kind of obvious we'd either end up in Heritage Found or, what's it called? You know, like Yaktal, not like one of the other areas. Unless we end up there later, it's obvious we're gonna end up in one of the more crazy areas. Because like Hildebrand is, of course, gonna end up in one of the.
Oh,
The cheese-scented Lalafell has gotten himself into trouble twice.
I might have to take a look at the alerts after stream's done, because yeah, it seems like they might be being a little wonky, because based on what's being said in chat right now.
What's been said in chat?
Yeah, it was saying that the some of the stream alerts might not be working quite that well.
You really need to get your streaming rig like fixed up, man. Or at least your display.
Yeah. Hopefully sooner rather than later I'll be able to have enough saved up to get some upgrades going.
Oh, poor Lalafell. Almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
Plus, at the same time, this is also kind of the most active I've had chatted in one of my streams in quite a while.
Hey, it's alright, it's nice to have engagement. Not Shads would give us some of his viewers. Like, you know, when we need them. It'd be nice if he could send some over when he's done streaming, but, you know, he never does. Edgy little bastard. Or at least he's playing in this edgy little bastard as his on-stream persona right now. I think he'd learn his lesson, but no, he doesn't. Dude, are you gonna blast the defective turrets?
Oh, and another first time in the chat. This one I actually managed to catch it right when it happened. Zola Jordan, welcome.
Always a pleasure to have more first-time chatters and views in general, honestly. Sometimes it's hard to get viewers because, well, yeah, Twitch is Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like it might be high time post-stream, once I'm done with this stream, to mess around with my settings a bit. As far as the adding static or animated emotes in chat, well, I need to actually have emotes that I can add. Perhaps that's something I can put on the list of stream investments in the near future. Is getting some art commissioned for some emotes. Still, Well, truth be told, since this is your first time here, I actually have a few different models I use for whatever I'm feeling at the time. Because yeah, the model I'm using for a while was mostly limited towards, well, the model I'm currently using I first ended up getting made up for cyberpunk. Oh, thank you. To tell the truth, I quite like this model too.
Let's see. So wait, no. How far back are you anyway?
Probably a bit farther behind you because, you know, since I'm not used to having an active chat, I still need a lot of practice with multitasking, with keeping up with the chat and the game.
Hey, Nay. Have you remembered to disable pre-roll ads?
And that thing is, I don't think I can turn off ads entirely. I can just make them.
You can yeah, but you've got them set to roll immediately when you start. Like when a new viewer logs. Actually, that's probably why we get such a low viewer count. As you have ads set to play for 30 seconds the second someone stops watching.
I suppose that's another setting I need to play around with.
That's probably why you virtually get 0 viewers, is you've got pre-roll ads turned on.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to figure out how to fix that then.
Yeah, you need to change your ad settings, because like you've got it set so the ads will play for 30 seconds before someone can even start watching the stream if they're not if they're not subbed.
Right.
Like if they even open the page, it'll automatically play ads for 30 seconds, which is probably why you can't get more than 4 viewers at a time. No offense. Just realized that that's the problem. Meant to bring that up for a while. It's like you can't disable ads entirely, obviously, but you probably want to turn that particular feature off, so people can actually hear you when you do your stream intro, because your stream intros have been eternally cut off by that. Yeah.
Well, I never claimed to be like I say, I'm a words. I'm not a super experienced streamer. I'm just making this up as I go.
Basically, what you're saying is you're a goober and you need to fix shit. Was it wrong? We probably shouldn't be discussing technical difficulties on stream, but damn if it ain't hilarious content for the viewers.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's just being honest with them.
True. Honestly, the fact it's taken us how many streams to realize that is the problem? That is probably the main problem. For why we get viewers but we can't retain them. Like, we can retain some viewers, but it's like, it's hard to get new viewers in when you've got like 30 seconds of ads playing right before you can watch any stream content.
Yeah.
An ad happening mid-stream is one thing, an ad like happening always, regardless of, you know, of when you open the stream, regardless of when you open it, is...
Yeah, I mean, at the very minimum, I'm trying to make sure I keep the total length of the ads down to as low as it is possible.
Yeah, but you've got it set so that it'll play at the very beginning of the stream. Which is a bit, unfortunate. First time someone tunes in, the first thing they'll see is 30 seconds of ad, regardless of where the stream is. So they're kind of up shit creek.
And, oh dear. I'm not surprised. I should not be surprised that this is happening. Now she was getting stopped at the door because she's got bombs on her.
Yep, that sounds about right. You know, it probably would have been better. What? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Holy. What? They're trying to advertise pizza. Damn it. That's probably part of the reasons they love viewer count. Make your viewers hungry, they're gonna want food. Okay, damn. This waiting time for queues is getting ridiculous. Gonna try something now. This should do it. Also gonna... There we go. Much better. Is this the young gentleman the chap we're looking for? And where is the suspiciously cheese-scented fellow? Has he been arrested finally?
A rather ungentlemanly sort, eh?
Oh no!
I feel worried about these reactions I'm hearing.
What? Um.
Huh?
What the fuck? Okay.
With that whole egg thing, is he trying extra hard to be hard-boiled?
He is hard-boiled! At least he's not half-boiled. What's she doing? Hey. Oh no! Oh no, she didn't. She did. Uh-oh. Holy moly! Oh shit, the duty popped.
Gonna have to start this cutscene again then.
Shit, and it was just getting good too. Oh well.
So, this is Tender Valley, huh?
Yep.
And here, I see a lot of cactuars.
Worse. You know, one of the most infuriating things about playing Dawntrail in one of the dungeons, like one of that ridiculous white mage one, that you know, that from that one horror story. Like, it was a single wall-to-wall poll. It wasn't even a single group poll in 1190. And they were bitching about, oh no, you're not using your mitigations. Like, dude, if you're a good freaking healer, the tank shouldn't need to use all the mitigations just for a single group poll, let alone a wall-to-wall. That's the sign of a bad healer, not the sign of a bad tank. This is since you're playing White Mage. And then saying, oh, I don't have that many heals I can use. Dude, White Mage is not a barrier healer. They're like a main healer. And you shouldn't need to use your mitt until you control the wall to wall.
Yeah. Well, the wall pulls, yeah, definitely I can see needing to use mitigation, but if it's a more reasonable pull, not so much.
A single group? Honestly, what the hell? Like, seriously? You can't heal the tank when they're using basic mitigations. They're using all the mitigations on a single pull. On a single group pull, and you can't even heal the tank properly. Then you're saying to the tank, oh, you're not using enough mitigations? As a White Mage at level 90 something? Ugh. Yeah. That White Mage got blocked very quickly after that dungeon. Oh boy. Speaking of Hildebrand. Out.
Ow!
Got nailed by his heavyweight needles, didn't you? Yeah, his heavyweight needles. You have to move into the wider attack zone, otherwise he'll do that. Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Aim for the ones that don't have spikes on. Or flowers. Check me right!
Okay, this guy likes to go and at the last minute change his telegraph.
It's like fighting that one Digimon. Uh-oh. Heavyweight needle. Pointy things! Hurting with pointy things!
ay, ay.
Yeah, this was. Yeah, could be worse. Could be the next fight.
It's gonna take a few runs to get used to all that.
His mechanics aren't that hard to use, too. And besides, could be worse.
I feel like you're baiting me.
Could be the next fight. It could be this. Uh-oh. Enough of that, you bastard.
Ow.
Hey, get on the stack, please! Oh crap.
Okay, I'm
That thing is annoying. Oh, lovely. These fucking things. Sadly.
Oh, it's one of these rooms.
Yep. Unfortunately. Well, now you'll enjoy this. Well, no, you won't. Meet the Great Serpent of Kural!
Another one?
Yep, another one. And this one has a doom mechanic.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, watch out! Oh, no, 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 not this, not this! Shit, 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 okay. No! Mistake. Where's it? Go. Here we go. Ah! Oh, fuck, that was too close. You fucked up, didn't you?
Yep.
You didn't realize you gotta go and you gotta look at the tiles carefully. Did you?
Nope.
Yeah, you gotta actually, you gotta watch the back of the tiles, because if you don't honor the circle, it doesn't count. Also, this is a stack.
And I just noticed the poison.
Right, this is the safe spot. Uh-oh. These. Ooh, let's kill it for all.
Well, that was a little rough there. Now to pick up where we left off with the cutscene before while we wait for the next one to queue.
No, we're not queued for the next one. You mean Stripper Deadwalk?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Oh, he's good.
What are you up to, Nashu?
Well, looks like she took some levels in alchemy at least.
Oh no.
And here we go again. Right at the same point, too! Motherfucking...
I guess considering how long we had to wait for the queue for trying to get into the raid.
This is level cap queue, though. It's not surprising we're taking so quick to get in, especially since one of us is queued as a tank. Raids, queuing as DPS, 2 DPS for anything is gonna take forever, unless we got like 4 DPS. Or unless, you know, we do, like, group finder. Yeah, party finder or whatever. Dead walk. Ugh.
On the plus side, it'll be a one and done, and barring rather poor luck with any kind of roulettes, we'll likely be coming back here again anytime soon.
Don't worry, well. Go again. Why the hell is the healer running ahead?
That is a very good question.
Like, damn it, you're safe. Take a follow. Have it as safe, right? The next one due for a class change, like, the next expansion is probably Arcadion. Considering the fact he's been a Dragoon so friggin' long, he's probably the next one due to have a class change, you know? Out of all the Scions, Arcadion's the only one that's not changed his class so far. Even Graha has, technically, so... Though, not sure if Graha counts, because of his weird thing.
And this, I guess the big question, though, is... what job will it be?
Good point. God, this part is hard to figure out. Oh, shit. No! Get off! Oh, fucker. Still can't figure out that damn mechanic. No, go. No, get off, fucker. Fuck. Fucking finoggening. God, that guy's annoying. And this is why people hate that boss. That stupid mechanic is really, really annoying. Also, apparently we've been referred to as furries. Yeah. Fire healer. They're not wrong! Honestly, by playing Hrothgar, you do kind of get a reputation for being a furry, so...
I mean, technically speaking, yes. Kinda hard to argue.
We're literally playing the furry race right
Hrothgar is basically the most overtly furry race out there.
now. Yeah. Literally lion. Or big cappy. There's a leopard, tiger, lion. Maybe a cheetah, but that one's looks clear. Oh wait, that's full on wall. No, here we go, this one's a weird boss. Jack in the Pot. Keeping on that teacup. That'll happen. Let's head to the right, shall we? Oof.
So, the teacup ride from hell.
Hmm?
So, the teacup ride from hell for that last fight.
Yeah, it seems less. long back on the damn thing.
Calcabrina all over again.
What all over again?
Calcabrina. Yeah, you remember
In English?
the anti-tower,
Okay, which one is that again?
upside down castle.
West? And when?
Back in Stormblood, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, that thing. It's been a while since I saw it.
Oogie Boogie got a facelift.
Didn't see the big fuck off magic circle, did you?
No, I did not.
Nope, not ghostly guys! You guys seriously all get hit by the ghostly guy?
Yeah, part of me is being quiet because I don't want to disrupt your concentrations, you know.
Damn!
Okay, I think I at least have a better idea of what to do this time round.
Yeah, he's got pretty simple mechanics to pay attention to. If it says prepare as a ward against spirits, make sure you're not in the ghostly guys. Otherwise it'll insta-kill you. If it prepares as a ward against the living, go to spirit form. Like now, for example.
Okay.
Shit! Move left, move left, move left!
done. I don't need to do it again on purpose.
So, you didn't realize that was an instant kill mechanic, did you?
No, I did not. Okay. This time I'll actually get through the cutscene, because nothing queuing.
The fact he's actually kind of hard-boiled in this state.
And now I've got an image in my head of this detective hard-boiled, a lot, we're teaming up with a certain half-boiled detective.
You mean Detective Hardy-boiled? Teaming up with a certain half-boiled detective, of which we've only seen the first episode of now. But she buggers off from a safe distance immediately, plus one out.
I'm honestly not sure who's the worst between the two of them, Hildebrand or Nashu.
They're equally bad in their own ways. Besides, you're about to notice something now. That did literally nothing. So we've basically got another Branderhild on our hands. Fantastical is right in that show. Oh no! Is that Branderhild? Oh no.
Oh, no.
God damn it, Nashu. It's that thing again. What is it called? The Coblin or whatever it's called?
I guess we could say another Hildebrand adventure is off with a bang.
You!
Okay, I am locked out of the Hildebrand quest until I complete the main scenario quest Crossroads. So, I'm gonna have to wait until I complete more of the MSQ before I can continue this little sojourn.
Good idea.
Well, if I wasn't on stream right now, that shout for more people for a blue mage party would be tempting. So, since I can't do more Hildebrand and until for the MSQ progress, and well, that particular cruiserweight fight seems to be a rather less than popular one.
We could try, honestly, we could try tune for it right now. It popped. M3, right?
Yep, M3.
Do it now. Let's see if it popped.
if it doesn't pop, what should be the next target? Alliance raid or Monster Hunter crossover? Well, question is answered.
Avante. Ugh, the Brute Abominator.
Okay, liking the music so far.
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator!
Oh, mother!
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? My word. He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Brutal blow, but the contender is standing by. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
We're gonna be annihilated! Uh-oh, thank God.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Oh, whoa!
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Ow!
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! He's bounding from wall to wall.
Well, this isn't good. What the hell does this mark mean again?
son of a bitch, son of a bitch!
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Ow!
This is why people don't like to put a bomb in a fight.
I can see!
The rooftop has caved in.
Oh!
We'll send cameras in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire. Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack! Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion. What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on! Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
That was his attack. That was attack stack. Again. Damn it!
The challenger
Okay, the fact that the other tank is not stacking on the tank stack is kind of annoying.
Almost done. Almost done. Ah.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Ooh.
The fact that one of our DPS literally said reset after the first friggin' phase was like, what the fuck are you on about? Well, there's no need to
It's all
reset.
over. Until next time.
Okay, I can see why that is not as popular a fight.
Yeah, the Brute Abominator's a pretty friggin' nasty fight. He's got a cool design, and he's got a pretty sick-ass soundtrack, but fuck those mechanics, man. The fight mechanics are just... woof. League of their own, in terms of nasty. It's the most fun. Pick up. Now she's terrible drawing skills get mocked once again.
kitty. The little sister seems to have gone off to East Yasulani for some reason. Okay. So let's head to the outskirts first.
What you playing? Doing?
Eh, continuing the quest for the Arcadion.
Oh, no. Right.
I need to find her on the map. And for the record, Eutrope, it's your fault that your sister has just crossed that threshold, because she was just on the edge, but you forcing her to transform to stop you pushed her over it.
Makes sense, honestly. Wouldn't you say?
You know, probably just wants to rub some salt in the wound that while Big Sister had just given up on hope and trying to find a better solution and just went straight to the nuclear option of trying to take my soul. Youngest sister has gone and found a better way. So, you guys start feeling dumb that you gave up so quickly? That you got... So, okay, I'm just probably feeling a little salty. So, you never even thought to look at resources outside the Arcadion? Never once crossed your mind that there might be some outside sources that could supplement what you got available to you?
Nope, probably not. Huh. Ah. Oof, goodbye. Oof.
Everything alright over there?
Yep, just grabbing a drink. Unfortunately, the desk is not the most ergonomic. Our designs. Hard to sit back down at this desk when I don't want to play ball. Must got documents.
So about time to go the cruiserweight champ into accepting a match. A bit of classic wrestling swagger. Oh, how convenient. The spot I need to go to is over by the arcade. I was thinking about making a quick pit stop there anyway.
Nice! Oh god, this is amazing. God damn it, Nashu. Uh-oh. Holy fuck, that's a big gun! No. Oh, don't. Then. Is he? God damn it, he is. Oh, god damn it, he is! He's done it again! Okay. Well, Nate, when you finally progress in MSQ, Hildebrand is certainly going to be interesting. Oh, God.
Good on you, honey, for having a few plants there.
Mm-hmm. Leathery gum-chewing stereo. Jesus. God. Again, it's a running gag. That explains so much. Alright, so you said you were ready for the next quest, right?
Yep, just about to unlock M4 now.
Just say when, eh? In the meantime, catching up on Hildebrand.
And when?
Literally just started the bloody... Alright. Sec.
No worries. Timing.
Well, Hardball definitely seems like another brand hill. At least for now. Alright, here's what M4, right?
Yep.
Very well.
We're getting close to being at the point where it's gonna be new for both of us.
That's not necessarily a good thing, you realize.
At the very least, it'll be an adventure.
Yeah, an adventure that'll take us forever to queue for. If we're both going as DPS, it is.
Yeah, I think I'm getting close to having enough tombstones of mnemonics saved up to where I can afford to get a piece of gear and still leave 500 open for a weapon.
Lucky you. Been farming them, have you, off stream?
As best I can, yeah.
You didn't think to give an invite?
My schedule for that has been a bit inconsistent, especially considering that this has been Easter week and have had other plans taking up the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, although for spending the mnemonics, I need to decide. I'm probably gonna go for the aiming set since my going for my dancer is probably gonna be where I'm gonna be focusing at first. Yeah, I got enough to get one of the more expensive ones and still leave over 500. So let's start with the chest piece. Hold on a minute. See what the whole set looks like. The mnemonics aiming set has kind of an almost steampunky kind of feel to it. With the boots, the goggles, the top hat. Not bad, not bad. Right. Alright, so next target's gonna be the pants. Then slowly working my way down to the more inexpensive stuff.
You're going for the most expensive first?
It's been my usual MO. That way, it may be a bit slower at the start, but it'll start to pick up as I get to the cheaper and cheaper items. So basically, start with the chest and legs, then get the helm, gloves, and boots, then the accessories.
You do realize that that's not how that works, right? It'll basically go at the same rate. If you're focusing on just one set, it's going at the exact same rate no matter which items you pick up. Because there's a cap, it means that whichever ones you pick up first, it doesn't matter which ones you're picking up first. It's still going at the same rate. Statistically speaking, it just seems faster when you get the cheap ones because, well, it takes less time to farm them. If you're maxing out tombstones before actually buying it. Statistically speaking, you're basically moving at the same rate either way because of the cap, meaning you can only get like 500 per week. 450 per week. If you're capping out at 450 per week each time, and waiting until you have 2,000 to buy things, yeah, you're going pretty much at the same rate either way.
At this point, it's not so much waiting until I'm fully capped, it's waiting until I have enough. So yeah, while technically I could have bought the second piece, I'm still holding into making sure I keep a minimum of 500 available for when I'm finally able to start focusing on getting the things for that universal tombstone.
Fair enough. Wait, the Vanguard gear is...
And so to get the augmented stuff, I'm gonna need to get... Let's see...
Oh, son of a bitch, the Vanguard gear is dyeable.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into where I get this thunder steeping glaze and twine from.
Could always Google it. Well, damn it, another one of these bloody defective turrets. Let's not do with these ones.
I'm waiting for the duty free. I could probably go and turn in the quests for the 2 dungeons we did earlier. Clear those out of the quest log.
Need a ride? Do you actually have the mount speed upgrade? This area?
Yep.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Disappointing. Dance, asshole.
With his peerless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
Ding ding!
Let's begin, shall we?
Drunk voice he has.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him. A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Can you fend off a pack of wolves?
Crap. Always forgot about that mechanic.
Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
That was close.
Bear my biting wings!
Uh-oh.
Still you stand. How delightful!
Ow!
Oh, crap.
Uh-oh!
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from? He's put the Colossus to the sword. Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine!
Yeah, now, when next time you actually decide to farm tombstones by doing duties, send an invite. We need to practice teamwork. And to practice gameplay in general. It's so friggin' rusty.
Try this!
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Yeah, a little healing would have been nice, asshole! Wow, fucking healers, man. Kill the attack when they've literally just been red. Ah. Fuck this. Fucking hate this fight.
You're mine!
Oh, come on! You know what, Nate? Next time we do raid, we're doing it off stream.
Pack of wolves!
This is getting ridiculous. We're doing the next set of Arcadion off stream, or we're not doing it at all. Because this is plain stupid. complaining about getting killed.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
This ain't fun.
Try this!
This is just genuine suffering, not the putting on a character for the sake of comedy suffering.
Ooh.
Not going through that shit again.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Okay, that was definitely a rough one. Definitely gonna need a lot more practice with that one.
Gee, you think?
It's all over. Until next time.
That was unpleasant. Let's not go for that kind of experience again on stream. Or at least, before we do the next stream, let's get some friggin' practice in and some actual daily duties. We sorely need practice, and the team that we're getting in the Old Republic is not working. Because that's very different gameplay, and besides, that's honestly 2 streams in 2 days concurrently on a week, like 2 streams on back to back. You know, honestly, gonna say it right now, it's getting burnt out on both games. Just having to do both games back to back every week. Old Republic, then the very next night, Final Fantasy XIV, like that is causing some major burnout. I haven't even played the game I haven't even played FF14 normally since we started streaming Endwalker. That's like a silly little fucking do. Just sitting around with its thumbs up its arse. Unless we were doing duties, of course. Of course, no, there is one problem with you wanting to do a Republic run on anything beyond, like, not Shadow Raven, what the hell, like, anything, like, beyond the expansion before, Knights of the Fallen Empire. What is it? Game. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Anything beyond Shadow of Revan, so Knights of the Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne, that is solo content. You can't actually do the chapters as a group. Doesn't allow you.
Really?
Every single one of those instances is a personal instance, which is basically a class-neutral version of a class instance. Works the same as a class story instance, but it's been redesigned so that it works for any class. And that's what a personal phase means. Like you know how we've got trooper phases, Jedi Knight phases, and you know so on and so forth. The personal phase basically is one of those, but it can access by any class instead of a specific one. They just basically streamlined it so they did. Honestly, it means they have to do less work for you know they don't have to write different stories for eight different classes, and they streamlined it so that most of the differences in the storyline for Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne is simply dialogue choices and like in the pretty sure it's in the Nathema Conspiracy quest or Flashpoint that you get like a character from your past that's tied specifically to your quest line. For example, like if you let Barris live, the Sith Warrior, at the end of the Sith Warrior quest line, he comes back, someone like that, or I'm pretty sure it was something like to do with like if you became a space pirate at the end of the Smuggler or whatever. Something that no fucking idea. Literally just watched a video about it. There's basically, depending on what choices you made, if you made light side or dark side choices, you'll get a different character. If you decided to go with a light side or dark side choice for a specific ending for your character's questline for chapter 3 of that, and it's basically like a long ass callback. But you have to have made specific choices in the character's questline at the end of, like, to actually have caused that. And there's dark side options, light side options, and there's one for each of the characters, and yada yada yada. Literally got drawing a blank on literally anything, honestly, but basically there's very little that's different between Imperial and Republic at that point during Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne, other than, like, maybe some minor dialogue choices and callbacks to like your character's personal history. It's basically just the same story all the way through at that point.
I see.
Yeah, so basically you've done Fallen Empire once. You've already done it, which is why it basically classes it as already having done it. Like, which is why it'll give you the medals and completion for completing Eternal Throne and Fallen Empire on every character once you've done them once. However, your choices will be unique to that character if you do specific choices. So, there are meaningful choices, but basically the only difference is minor differences between Republic and Imperial. And that's just that's basically just how the characters in certain factions treat you. Like when you end up on whatever the hell the planet is that the Republic and Empire are fighting over. As a Republic character, you'll generally obviously have like Republic contacts, and Imperial, you have Imperial contacts. And it's like, it's not really much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Because the Eternal Alliance is literally just made up of Republic and Imperial forces anyway, so you don't really get like the whole faction split anymore. Which is why PvP has Imperial and Republic players on both sides now. All the time. The lore reason for that is because Eternal Alliance is made up of both Imperial and Republic forces. The gameplay reason is so that is to cut down queue times. So that, you know, you don't have to segregate the, you know, so you can basically just fold, if you got less Empire players or Republic players, that you can just fold more players in from the other queue. So they don't have two separate queues. So you don't have a Republic queue and an Empire queue. So you got one big ass queue that you can just fold them all into at once. Makes shoot times a lot faster. Works for arena mode too. Of course, it makes every single PvP map one of the war games. That puts it into the war games version of it. With the war games dialogue, because they had when you were playing a mirror match in Republic of the Empire, they'd have specific they'd have training mode dialogue. So they just use the training mode dialogue instead of the original actual battle dialogue they used to use. But yeah, the Old Republic is... As fun as the Old Republic is, yeah. I'm gonna play that and this. Oof. Especially going for some of the more boring aspects like Quash has been painful. I'm not a fan of Balsavas either, honestly. In fact, generally not a fan of the Republic side at all. Like, never, honestly, literally, only recently in the last year actually completed a Republic Troop run. That character was on Balsavas for the longest time. In fact, yeah, that character was just stuck in Purgatory on Balsavas for the longest time. That character is like, I had that character for like 7 years. Never finished with them. They were just stuck in Balsavas Purgatory all the time. Couldn't stand playing the troop on that one, the further run. The only thing that's making it any even slightly bearable, honestly, is like being with is playing in a group. Even then, that one tithead that decided to make stupid comments has been. He's going to get catapulted into space. Here's a scene again.
Okay, I am officially got all the Cruiserweight Division quests in the bag.
Yeah.
And taking the briefest of moments to unlock the Savage, even though I doubt I'll be doing the Savage anytime soon.
Picking up the quest Feral Fandom, eh?
Mm-hmm. Because at the very least,
that quest personally.
yeah, at the very least, I need to unlock it.
Yeah, I need to turn it in personally, so you'll be caught up at that point. I haven't bothered turning it in, it's just gonna burn out. Like 10 months have been hell. Okay, gonna say one thing about the Arcadion. The music kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
Though, huh? Gotta be honest now, it might be best if we do, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we can't do AC heavy light M1 anyway.
I'm gonna guess, power limit?
Average item level 745. Not anywhere near close to that on any of this gear. Still stuck on Arcadion Kingdom gear for accessories for machinists, and that's not the only one's even close.
So we're going to put a pin in the Arcadion anyway until we're both geared enough for it.
That'll probably be the same. Honestly, the same will probably be true for the Big Alliance Raid series anyway. Since that was added after the Arcadion, which means the power limit's also going to be the case. So yeah, we're not geared. Neither of us is fully geared. We need to be fully geared. So yeah, we're. Yep. Looks like next week we're hitting the MSQ. No, you're hitting the MSQ.
No, we can still do the first bits of it.
Got the Alliance Raid? No fucking way. Literally got virtually no classes outside of maybe Machinist and.
Yeah, we can look up what the power levels are and confirm if we've got enough for it. It's not just going to dismiss it out of hand.
True.
Plus, besides,
Obviously, we won't just dismiss it out of hand, but it's like you need to actually be of the power level to even get in. No wonder that bloody Arcadion match was so friggin' hard. You might have some good gear, but it don't.
Perhaps if we can schedule some off-stream grinding and stuff, we can, in addition to trying to get into Myox, just grind up tomestones of mathematics to get ourselves up to 750.
Sounds good.
Well, not quite 750. We'd still need to get this get the weapon to get to 750. That requires the universal tomestone.
True. But we can still grind the
Yep, we can still grind all the armor and accessories.
No, we can get the universal tombstone. We just need to grind the Arcadion a couple times.
Vamp Fatale. I can only imagine what her shtick is in the ring.
Might be something that's not safe for stream. Considering her design.
So I'm gonna take a wild wager and guess this Vamp Fatale is definitively a heel.
Obviously. So, looks like we've got everything we can do. How long are we going for?
Yeah, we're going for 3.5 hours and change.
Right time to call it then? Because
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, it's damn well, it's stunning what literally just tabbing into your stream literally just starts advertising pizza. The second you tab into your stream, you get an advert. Which is, you know, you gotta disable. You have to disable the initial. You're gonna probably Google how to do it, but like, yeah.
Yeah, nice to know there are some good fans for me in the Arcadion. Despite what the propaganda might say. Well, if it, well, Yana, if you want me to keep on fighting and clear the heavyweight 8th division, got to make sure myself and my team are gonna be up to snuff. Because yeah, going into the heavyweight, we are getting into the most current stuff. So we are indeed getting to the point where we're going to need the most up-to-date gear. So yeah, after I finish this cutscene, instead of going to the green room, I'm gonna wrap it here. Cause yeah, don't want the heavyweight actually cropping up if it's possible to crop up, depending on what's the you said the item level was for the heavyweight M1.
750.
Yeah, I'm at 760, so it would go through.
Sorry, 745. Sorry.
Ah, so yeah.
Not got any items. Okay, so the tank right now, 719.
So
Machinist, 723. Not anywhere fucking close.
So yeah, we can't collectively do the heavyweight Arcadion yet because we got a little bit more to get ourselves up to snuff.
Told you, you needed to fucking well help with the. You needed to help with dailies. This is what you do.
Let's see, we can figure something out for that. But yeah, with that all said and done, for now, that is going to wrap things up for tonight. Hopefully
Yeah,
I can...
honestly, we definitely need to play the FF14 more casually. This streaming stuff is just causing some major burnout. And killing motivation to play the game outside of streaming, honestly.
That's fair. So yeah, we'll see. We'll try. Blah words. We'll try and get a little bit of farming in tomorrow then.
Depends. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, we can figure out.
Or not.
We can figure out the specifics after we wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
So, with that all said, thank you again for joining me. It's been fun for the fun. Because yeah, even when we're having a hard time with some of the fights, I was still, for the most part, enjoying myself. Because I kind of, especially in these raids, I expect myself to die a lot because I don't know jack and diddly about the mechanics.
Yeah, those mechanics in that one fight are annoying as hell. Tanking, like, being a DPS is one thing, being a fucking tank is another.
Yeah. Yep. And thanks again to Astronox for the follow, and to everyone who came by to join the chat and watch the stream. I admit that was surprising, but it was still overall pleasant to have just a brief window to have
Felt
a
like it
little
turned
more.
into just a griping session during the middle of that raid, just with it constantly dying, and the fact you weren't saying anything.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I was kind of trying to lock in as best I could, because...
Yeah, you need to
was
start
hectic.
talking more during the raids. Even if it's hectic, you need to start talking more. We can't carry the stream on its own, you know, Nate. But that's kind of one of the reasons it's starting to kind of get burnt out. You're not contributing during the raids!
Yeah, I mean, granted, a lot of it has been just locking in and just trying to power through as much as possible because, you know, trying to get current before the next expansion drops.
True. But at the same time, the raids are, extra content. We don't really need to do raids and alliance raids on the stream. And honestly, with how big the alliance raids are gonna take, doing that on stream, yeah, fuck no. That's an off-stream thing. And you want to do an alliance raid on stream, you can do that on your own. Sorry, Nate. That is like way too much time, and honestly, don't got the energy for it. Like, streaming takes a lot out of you, and having to be part of a stream like 2 times a week, like back to back on concurrent days, like 2 days and a week back to back. How the fuck do you do it 3 days a week in a row? That's fucking insane. Like,
it's something I've
it
just
needs a vacation.
It's just something I've gotten used to for the most part.
Yeah, well, personally, it needs a vacation because it's starting to get burnt out in general.
We'll figure something out. But for now, thanks again, everyone, for coming, and I hope you had a good time. And until the next one, take care now. Bye bye.